talk about music. Music. As you can hear, the music in this game is pretty good. Computer game music in general tends to be pretty good. Provides quite a good living for anyone that wants to make money out of music production, because obviously that's what we need to survive. Money in the capitalist world. But yeah, I love music. You know, we've been making music ever since we civilized ourselves and started creating farms and agriculture and growing plants and making our own food and all that shit. You know what I mean? There's always been people sat around a campfire singing songs, drumming, whatever the musical equivalent of a guitar was back in the day. I like in Asterix and Obelix, which is like a French cartoon. There's like a bard in the village, and he's just horrendously bad at music. But that's kind of what he is. He's a guy, he's a music guy, even though he's terrible at it. And everyone just beats him up because they don't want to hear his music. Okay, that is a bit dark, but it's done in a very comedic way. I always thought I was quite musical. Tone deaf, that's the problem. Tone deaf and a little bit lazy when it comes to learning things like instruments. It's funny how you can convince yourself of a reality that might not be true. So I always told myself that I could never learn an instrument when I was a kid. So I never did. But really it was just a story that I was telling myself. It wasn't necessarily true. I was just making it true by not putting the effort and time in it required to learn an instrument. I think what it was me was I was always frustrated by learning shit. Not so much now, but when I was a kid, I just found learning anything like frustrating as hell. So the idea of learning an instrument I just found it just way too hard. I've got a ukulele and a book on learning how to use it. I'll probably do that at some point. And this guy started teaching me the basics of playing the guitar. So maybe I'll play that. The thing that's always put me off is I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Sometimes you'd be like, I was always like, if I feel like I couldn't be the best at something, like be the best guitarist, then I wasn't interested when I was a kid. And that's just a stupid attitude to have because, well, you know, who's going to be the best at something? It's in a world of 8 billion people, it's not likely. But also, why do you have to be the best at something? You don't have to. You know what I mean? You could just do things for fun, like that bard who everyone hates. He still plays his music. No matter how many people tell him how bad he is, he still plays it. I mean, my neighbour plays the flute. His son, I think, plays the flute. And he was terrible to start with. Now he's actually okay. But only because he's put the time and effort in to learning. And that's what you need to do in life. But no one's got an attention span more than 5 minutes these days. Well, 5 minutes is going a bit too far. Your average TikTok video is like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Like this video, who's going to actually watch this video? Because it's going to be a long video. Maybe you're watching this as part of a clip, and that makes more sense than watching like what's probably almost 2-hour video or whatever. You know what I mean?
Ain't no one got the attention span for that now.